Alright, good morning to you guys. I want to welcome you to our second online class for this week. Okay, in yesterday's class, we solved two questions from section B, and that was question 2 and question 4. Okay, this is going to go on for the rest of the week. This week is revision, so we are solving questions to last term past question, examination question. Alright, so for today, what we'll be doing, I'll be solving question 1 and question 3. Okay? Alright, so not to waste our time, let's just go straight to the question. And please, if you don't understand anything from this lesson, please ensure to communicate with me through the WhatsApp group. I'll be there to answer any of your questions. Okay? Alright, so question 1. Simplify 37 whole number 1 over 2 divided by 5 over 9 of bracket 4 over 7 plus 1 over 5, close the bracket, minus 80 whole number 1 over 3. Okay? This question is very simple, but also very technical in the sense that you have to obey the Bodmer's rule. If not, you can easily fail this question. Okay? So, alright, so 1A. We'll simplify 37 whole number 1 over 2 divide by 5 over 9 of bracket 4 over 7 plus 1 over 5 minus 80 1 over 3. Okay? So I told you have to obey the Bodmer rules. So the first thing to do here is to convert this to its improper fraction form, which is 37 times 2, 74 plus 1, which gives 75 over 2, divided by 5 over 9 of bracket 4 over 7 plus 1 over 5 minus, you convert this to improper fraction, 80 times 3 plus 1, which is 241 over 3. Okay? So the next thing to do is to solve this in the bracket, because when you follow the Bodmer's rule, you solve the number in the bracket first. You simplify that one first. So we have 75 over 2 divided by 5 over 9 of, we have 4 over 7 plus 1 over 5. The LCM here is 35. So you have 35. 7 in 35, we have 5. 5 times 2, 5 times 4, we have 20 plus 5 in 35, we have 7. 7 times 1, we have 7 minus 241 over 3, which equals to 75 over 2 divided by 5 over 9 of 27 over 35 minus 241 over 3. Okay? So next thing is to solve this off. And off means multiplication. So multiply this and this together. So we have 75 over 2 divided by 5 over 9 times 27 over 35 minus 241 over 3. So when we multiply this together, we have 75 over 2 divided by 135 5 times this is 135 over 9 times this we have 315. That's what we have. Divide minus 241 over 3. So the next thing is to solve the one with the division. And how do we do that? We change this division to multiplication. And when this division changes to multiplication, this term, the denominator here goes up while the numerator comes down. So we have 75 over 2 times 315 over 135 minus 241 over 3. Okay, so we can reduce this. We can reduce this by dividing it. We can reduce this by finding a common number to divide it. And when we do that, we have 75 over 2 times 63 over 27 minus 241 over 3. We've divided this, reduced this. Okay. Also, you can further reduce this by dividing this by, you can divide this by 9 by 3 and also this by 3. So you have 75 divided by 3. We have 75 divided by 3. We have 25. 27 divided by 3. We have 9. Okay. So we have 25 over 2 times 63 over 9 minus 241 over 3. Alright, so we can divide this by 9. 9 can go here. 9 here 1, 9 here will give us 7. So we have 25 over 2 times 7. 9 here 1, 9 here 7. 7 over 1 minus 241 over 3. So when we multiply these two together, we have 25 times 7, which equals to 175. 2 times 1, we have 2 minus 241 over 3. The LCM here is 6. 2 in 6, 3. 3 times this, we have 525 minus 3 in 6, we have 2. 2 times 241. 2 times 241, we have 723. So 525 minus 723, we have minus 198 over 6. So minus 198 over 6, when you divide that by 2, we have equals to minus 99 over 3, which equals to minus 33. When you divide 99 by 33, when you divide 99 by 3, we have minus 33, which is the answer to that question. And B, the question B says that a spherical bowl of radius r centimeter is 1/4 full when 6 liters of water is poured into it. Calculate correct to 3 significant figure its diameter. Okay, so B, we are told that it has what? We are told that the bowl is of radius r centimeter. We are not given the radius, and at the end we are asked to calculate the diameter of this. Okay, so we say since 6 liters of water fill the spherical bowl up to 1/4 its actual value or actual capacity, then the total liters that we fill the bowl is 6 times 4 equals to 24 liters. Okay, but so this is the total liters that will fill the bowl, because they said 6 liter fill it to 1/4, and 1/4 is 1/4. Okay, so if what this trying to say is that if we have a bowl and 6 liter of water, fill it, and we have the measurement, equal measurement from here, and 6 liter fill this water from this place to here, which is 1/4 of the measurement of this. That means another 6 liter is going to fill this, another 6 liter is going to fill this, and another 6 liter is going to fill it, and all in all, everything sum up to 24 liters that will completely fill the bowl. Okay, but we know that 1 liter is equivalent to 1000 centimeter cube of water. Therefore, 24 liters is x centimeter. We don't know it. So what do? We cross multiply this such that x equals to 24 times 1000, which equals to 24,000 centimeter cube. That means the volume that will completely fill this container is 24,000 centimeter cube of water. Okay, so V, the volume of a cylinder, since this container is said to be is said to be spherical, the volume of a sphere, which is 4/3 pi r cube, and the volume is 24,000, which equals to 4/3 times 22/7, which is pi, times r cube. Of course, we don't know the value of r. Okay, so we have 24,000 equals to 4 times this, we have 88/21 r cube. So we can cross multiply this over 1. This times this, we have 88 r cube equals to 2400 times 21, and we have 504000. Okay, so I divide both sides by 88 to make r cube subject of formula. 88 cancel out 88, and 88 here we have r cube equals to 50400 divided by 88, we have 5727.273. Okay, So we are looking for, we want to find the value of r, not r cubed. So we say r equals to cube root. Find the cube root of this number, 5727.273. So the cube root r, when we find the cube root of this number, we have 17.892 centimeter. But we are looking, the question says that we should find the diameter and not the radius. And of course, you know that diameter equals to 2r. Therefore, which implies that radius equals to diameter divided by 2. Okay? So diameter equals to r2r, which is 2 times 17.892 centimeter. And that gives us 35.8 to 3 significant figure. And this is the answer in centimeter. Okay, that's the diameter of the spherical bowl. Alright, so we move to question 3. And the question says that 3a, solve for x in the equation log 10 log x squared minus 4x plus 7 equals 2, and the log is in base 10. Okay, so 3a, we have log to base 10 of x squared minus 4x plus 7 equals 2. Of course, in order to solve this question, the first thing to do is to convert this equation, this logarithmic equation, to indica equation. And how do we do that? If you, for example, if you have log 8 base 2 equals x, and you want to find the value of x, what we simply do is to remove this log. And when we're removing this log, we have this 2 will come here and raise this x to the power. We raise this x to the power, so this log will go. So we end up with 8. This log is cancelled out, equals to 2 over x. Okay, and we know 8 to be 2 raised to power 3 equals to 2 raised to power x. 2 cancel out, x equals 3, such that 2 raised to power 3 is 8. But this is not where we are going, but that's what we'll be applying anyway in this question. This is just an explanation. So similarly, we do the same thing here. We remove this log, and when we remove this log, this 10 goes to the other side and raised to the power of 2. So we have x squared minus 4x plus 7 equals to 10 raised to power of 2. Just like here, when we remove the log, this 2 was raised to power of x. Okay, so we have x squared minus 4x plus 7 equals to 10 raised to power 2 is 100. Alright, so we'll bring this 100 to this side. X squared minus 4x plus 7, it changes to minus 100 equals 0. So you have x squared minus 4x plus 7 minus 100, we have minus 93 equals 0. So this is a quadratic equation. And in order not to waste our time, because this question we can't solve it by factorization method, and completing the square method is going to take much of our time, so it's better we just use the general quadratic formula. Using the general quadratic formula. So we use the general quadratic formula to solve this. Okay, and the general quadratic formula says that x equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac over 2a. Of course, you remember that from our previous class last time, where a, you can see a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1, and b, which is the coefficient of this, is minus 4. B is minus 4. And c, which is this constant, minus 93. Minus 93. Okay, so the next thing to do is to substitute each of these into the general quadratic formula. So we have minus 4, which there represents the b. B is minus 4, plus or minus root b squared, which is minus 4 squared, minus 4 times a which is 1, times c which is minus 93, everything over 2a, 2 times a which is 1. So we have minus times minus here, we have 4 plus or minus root b square. Minus 4 square is 16, minus 4 times 1 times this, we have plus, it changes the sign to plus. So we have plus 372 over 2 times 1, which is 2, which equals to 4 plus or minus 16 plus 272, we have 388 over 2. So we say x equals to 4 plus root 388 everything over 2, or 4 minus root 388 everything over 2. Okay, so we have x equals to 4 plus square root of 388, we have 19.698 over 2, or 4 minus 19.698 over 2. Okay, so when we add this together, what we have is 23.698 over 2, or when we subtract this from this, we have minus 15.698 over 2. Okay, which equals to, when you divide this by this, you have 11.849, or minus 7.849, which are the answer to that question. And finally, b, we have 3b. We have simplify by rationalization. We have rationalizing the denominator, 2 divided by 3 roots 5 plus 4. Like I told you last time, this is a binomial surd, and whenever you see a number being divided by binomial surd, what you simply do is to find the conjugate of that surd. Okay, so we have 2 over 3 roots 5 plus 4. So what we do is to find the conjugate of this, and the conjugate of that is the opposite in sign of this. So the conjugate of that is times, you use it to multiply the numerator and the denominator here. So you have 3 root 5 minus 4. The sign changes from plus to minus. divide by 3 root 5 minus 4. So you use 2 to multiply each of that term, and what we have when you use 2 to multiply this, we have 6 root 5 minus 8 over, then we open the bracket here. When we open the bracket here, we have 9. 3 times 3, we have 9. And root 5 times root 5, we have 5. 9 times 5 plus root 3 root 5 times this, we have 12 root 5. Then 4 root 5 times this, we have minus 12 root 5, and here we have plus 12 root 5. And finally 4 times minus 4, we have minus 16. Okay, so this cancel out this, and we have 6 root 5 over 8 minus 8 over 9 times 5, we have 45 minus 16, and that gives us 6 root 5 minus 8 over 29, which is the solution to that question. Please ensure you go through it, and I'm going to be sending a classwork for you guys. Make sure you do it and submit today. Today is the deadline. Okay? All right, thank you guys.